Hello, surprise! I'm back. I'm so excited. Oh my God. We finally have light, service, internet. I hope everyone can hear me. I just wanted to reach out to everyone and say thank you for just being there for us, for asking and praying, not only for us, but everyone that went through the whole thing about this horrible hurricane. I don't even want to talk about it because I know that a lot of other people are in worse situation that we're in. There's a lot of homes that were lost, flooded, and you know, I just wanted to say hello and let you know that yes, my life is back. Our life is back. I got a new hair today. It was like kind of bad. But we worked really hard all these days trying to get everything together. We did a lot of yard work. That kept us humble. I lost a lot of weight because we were outside doing some heavy duty work, even for me. And then when I got home today, my son said, hey, we got internet back. And so everything is slowly coming together. It's hard, I tell you, to get back into the motion, because when you focus on something like we did, this big hurricane that came to us, for over 2 weeks we were preparing for like a whole week, and then we were cleaning up for almost 2 weeks, 10 days without electricity. Every day that we were without power, without internet, without phone, we started to realize how much we should appreciate everything that we have. We should be grateful every day and thank God for even the little things, the small things, just like internet and power and having running water. We had one of our neighbors that we helped. She didn't have a generator for a long time, and she had a lot of kids. So just to be there for them, it was rewarding. I wish we could have done more, but I tell you, we were in survival mode. I'm glad that we were able to make it without confrontation, because when you're in a hard situation, you start getting angry and upset with everything. So now back to normal. I tell you, yeah, it says, Natasha says, Puerto Rico is completely without power. Yes, it's been tough for everybody. They're back to back getting hit with Maria. So, I feel bad for them. Thank you, Rosa, and thank you for all the messages. You guys always kept us going, and we're thankful that we have this support system with you, because even though you might think that you guys don't help, that you do, because just any little hello, how you doing, we miss you, and things like that, and means a lot to us. Hello, superstar. And I love my phone calls with my team. You never know how important it is to have conversations with your team, because believe me, sometimes when you're having a conversation with somebody, trying to help them, you also learn from them. So that the fact that we were not communicated was also tough for me. By having communication with our team and with the people that are important to us, it stops you from generating ideas. However, while I was, in my quiet piece with no music, no internet, no phone, no conversations, it kind of helped me think a little more about what about the things that I should change. So today I prepared myself. I went out in the field, prepared myself with books. I was getting my business back on track, and it was like, wow, I get to talk to people. And believe me, when I tried this before and people were stressed out, so I said, okay, prospecting is out of the question. So don't think that I didn't try to get out there and connect with people. The city is still on hold, and there's a lot of businesses that are still closed. There was a curfew. Imagine that. Like a few days ago, we went out to dinner. We finished working out in the yard. And it was like 7 o'clock, and we went to one of our restaurants, and they were closed. They said they had a curfew. So like everybody was out there because there's clubs around it. And this is at one of the places here called Mercado, and the clubs were open. And then we said, okay, there's a lot of people here for being curfew, but they had an extended curfew. And then when we came back out of the restaurant, the whole thing was like closed. Like, how did they got rid of so many people that were partying? But they did. So it's been, our gym is closed, which is like, can't do my classes, my yoga classes. I can't wait to get back into the whole routine. So I'm looking forward to a lot of more training. For those of you who are looking at our videos, and for those of you who are looking for inspiration from me, I promise you that I will continue to do that, and that I will continue to help you guys overcome your little obstacles like I had now. It was a little obstacle, but I think it's gonna help me become a different person. It's gonna help me really appreciate what I have, and be more grateful about the things I have and I do every day. For sure, it made me look at our goals. It helped me stay more focused. We want to do so many things to the house, because the house in the front is like completely desolated. No trees, no beauty. It's all like, all the trees were gone. All my favorite trees are gone. Like, even the ones that we watch grow from like this little, like two of the palm trees we planted when they were little trees like that, and it's gone. So we started thinking about, okay, we need a new facelift for our home. We need a new roof. We need to get our home beautiful again, because we live here. We love where we live. But we also have other goals. So doing what we like getting our home back to where it was, or even more beautiful, it's gonna take a lot of money, and it's gonna take us away from the goals that we have been planning. And so it helps me become stronger and think, okay, this is what we want. However, this is what we have been setting, the goals that we have been setting. We have to really think about what really is important. The trees, the beauty of the front of the house, where we live, or just holding off and continue to save and save and save until we get to our goal. We have a lot to do. My dream board, which I keep in my office, keeps me focused, keeps me motivated, keeps me moving forward. I suggest that you guys consider having your own dream board. And believe me, when situations like this happen, Thank you, Flora, and thank you everyone for saying hello. I just want to make sure I leave the message out to you, the message that I want, because we have to run in a little bit, so I don't want to be late. But back to dream board. The dream board is one of the most important things that have ever happened in my life, because looking at what it is that we really want, looking at this dream board every day, having signals and having like motivation all around you, it's important, because when you have so many things that you want to accomplish, so many things that you have to do, you tend to say, okay, forget it, this is not important to me anymore, this is important to me, and then your big goal just goes away. And then you say, how did this happen? How did we manage to spend the entire life, our entire life, just putting off something that was really big, because we wanted to accomplish those little insignificant things? I'm gonna give you another example. We have, like, we go through the whole week really planning our business, really planning what we have to do, but we always set up one day out of the week to sit down and get our thoughts together and dream big. We have our dream big dates once a week. So yes, we spend a little bit of money, more than what we more than what we plan to do when we do our dream big dates, because we want to be surrounded by beauty, we want to be surrounded by positive things, positive people, the older crowd that made it and retire and has money, like I call it, the millionaires, con los millonarios. So we set aside a little bit of extra money to sit down with the millionaires and just look around and look how they act, and also how we look forward to that kind of life. But since we have been without power, without electricity, heat, we found ourselves going to dining with the millionaires more than what we used to. So we spend a lot of money eating out. So we gotta stop that. So, we're back into the routine. Once a week dream big dates, no more everyday dream big dates. We just had to get away from here. It was too hot, it was too much. Definitely. See, and that's another thing. Carlos was telling me, we need a whole house generator. This is a 4,000 square feet home, so the generator is going to be a big investment for a 4,000 square feet home, and that's going to take money. I said, no, we don't. So we have to just deal with what we have. We have a generator, and that's what we did. We had two generators, one little one and one big one, and that's what we were able to spend our days without being so hideous with a fan, and just being happy. Make sure that we don't get into no one's hair when we didn't want to work outside, that we said, this is way too hot, we gotta go inside. We did it. There was one day that I had to stay at home inside the house, and I was gonna go crazy. So I much rather spend my entire day outside than being inside the house. So that's our experience. Thank you all for your support. I promise you that I would do something live for you guys to make sure that that I'm connected. that it was totally not intentional, me not being with you. So just let me know what you want to hear, what you want to, what you want to get out of. Yeah, Natasha says she gets so much done outdoors too. Yeah, get up, get out the house. That's what I do. I can't stay, especially if it's no AC. I have to get out of the house. So let me know what you want to hear. Definitely, I am going to work on doing some kind of training on how to get up and going, building momentum. For me, this was something that was a learning experience. I have never been without, without this much inactivity as far as work, not inactivity as far as getting my life together, my home together, our home together, but as far as work. And and I call it inactivity because I do a lot. I do a lot during the day for my business. Sometimes I don't even have time to do a lot of my personal stuff. I'm always working. So for me, this time was something that it was a learning experience, and I think I will be able to help a lot of people who have their business, who work their business with a lot of insecurities, and they stop and they go, they stop and they go. I think that I'm going to be able to help them more with building that momentum. And I'm also going to consider a lot of coaching instead of a lot of training. So, that's something that I want to get more into. I think I train too much because of the way I am. I'm a very strong character person. I'm very strong, bossy, like I'm the boss. Even though you might not think that I am, but yeah, I like to be in charge. So I think that I need to go back and start doing more coaching too. So that's my experience. I hope that you guys were able to relate to my message, because it's a little different from the message that I usually do. I do encourage you to start doing your dream board right there. Make sure that you keep it alive, because situations like this, when situations like this happen, you tend to, your savings and everything that you have worked very hard for, it would be very hard to just say, okay, I saved this much money, now I have to put it all back into the house. No, you just have to little by little build it, and little by little just go back to the way that we want our house to be, because we love our home so much. We love the outdoors so much. But we have to really think what's important. And by having that dream board right there, right in front of me every day, it reminds me that I really need to stay focused, and you guys too. Okay, I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy to just be disciplined. I know a lot of people are not disciplined, and it's hard to look at a business as a business when it's not an income producing business for now. So because I felt that way. I felt that way at the beginning. If something is not producing you income, you tend to look at it as a hobby, and you tend to not pay attention to it. But if you look at your business as something that will generate a great income in the future, it's gonna make a difference. So and staying focused and staying in connection with your goals and your dream board is is what's gonna make that change in your life. So look at where you are today. I always tell you this, look at where you are today and ask yourself where it is that you want to be. What kind of changes do you want to have in your life? Make sure that you stay focused, and when things that are not what you had anticipated come into your life, that you make the decision to say, okay, I know that this is not what I want, that this is taking me from my path, but I'm gonna be this disciplined to say, okay, this is what's gonna happen, whatever it is that's gonna happen, that you want happen, and you're gonna stay focused and you're gonna do it, okay? Hi, Darlene. Oh, you guys, thank you so much for all the hellos. I really, really appreciate it.